there, Dr. Denise Dart here. Today we're going to be talking about how to not get sucked right back into the abusive cycle when you have decided it's time to go, and yet the fear is causing you to be in this cycle where you're questioning over and over and over, what if things were to get better? And as we've talked about many times before, the emotional abuser, particularly one with a lot of narcissism in their personality, has studied you. They know your buttons. They know what will bring you back in, and they are master manipulators. So one woman in particular asked me, should I tell him? Should I tell him that I'm going to move out? If you do that, you are setting yourself up to get sucked into the cycle. When the abuser feels that they're losing you, even if they have someone else on the side, even if they've told you to get the hell out, whatever they have said to you previously, when they actually think that they're losing you, it brings up this intense need to control you and bring you back. So this is what we refer to as hoovering. Hoovering, just like the Hoover vacuum that sucks you back in, is usually a very pleasant time because this person is pulling out all the stops to make you feel loved and adored and to promise you that all of the problems, which likely this person wouldn't even let you talk about before, are going to be addressed. That the change that you've sought for so long is going to happen. So in that moment in your mind weighing, wow, do I step out into uncertainty? Do I face my fear? Or do I allow myself to fall into what appears to be a soft place? Those of us who have been through this know that no matter the promises, no matter the words, that soft place is not soft at all. It is a place that locks you in to ongoing and oftentimes escalating misery. So how do you cope with this? How do you keep yourself from getting sucked back in? The first thing is make sure that you have support from people who understand. And oftentimes friends and family do not. So a trusted professional is very important. Perhaps joining a support group. Any way that you can get support from people who understand, so that in those moments when the vacuum is turned on and you're feeling yourself sucked back in, you can get a reality check. The other thing that can be really helpful is journaling. Write down the cycle. We know that on average it takes up to 5 attempts at leaving before many people are successful in actually breaking away. So you probably have a lot of subject matter there to write about. Write about it in detail. Write about what's happening. Write about what you're feeling. Write about what you're being promised. Because later when you revisit this, likely the gaslighting is going to come into play and you will be told, I never said that. I really think there's something wrong with you. I never said I wasn't going to scream at you anymore. I never said I was going to stop drinking. You know the game. You have been there before. So get support, journal so that you have something concrete to look back on, and remind yourself it's not about the words. It's about the actions. And although the actions right now might be hugs and flowers and all of that, has it been sustainable in the past? Why not? The past is one of the best predictors of the future. So yes, relationships can go through a tough time. Yes, marriages, long-term relationships can endure. They can go through tough times. But when the backsplash of the relationship is the conflict, is the tough times, and the happy times are anomalies that happen here and there, you know it's a problem, and it's not going to be a relationship that would be safe for you to return to over and over again. So to you who asked this question specifically, I hope that this answers your question. Thank you to all of you for your comments, for your wonderful feedback. You keep me doing what I do. I appreciate every one of you. So go out and make it a great day and do something wonderful for yourself. Until next time, this is Dr. Denise Series.